So we have PCE is now out. Let me get this damn thing out of my ear. It's amazing. You don't know those are in your freaking head until you see it on the screen. It's like, okay, I get this crap out of my head. I hate walking around with them in my ears, but that has made life significantly simple compared to the days of holding these up. When I first ended up with a cell phone, those big bricks, it was still easy to do this kind of thing. Definitely not with these damn things. So actually, if I had a wish, go back to the damn rotary phone. No voicemail, no text, no email, no instant messaging, no chasing your ass down. Literally, they call you, can't get hold of you, they call back. If they call and it's busy, get the busy signal. Some of you guys want to know what that is. They just call back. It's just how it worked. People wanted to talk and they had something to talk about. Interesting world we live in these days. So we've got the PCE. Before we get there, we gotta talk about this because I'm going to continue to keep pushing this to you guys. I want you to participate, log in, check it out. See this sumbitch here, chatting about real estate investment. Now, again, there's a bunch of people on here. There'll be more than just myself. But there's going to be a ton of concepts presented. Reach out to me. We've already connected. We've already talked. You guys already know what I'm about. If you want to dissect some of these concepts, some of these thought processes, see if they really, really work for what you're trying to do, let me know. Because I am all about trying to help you build a business, a real estate investment business, not just buy a property and sit on it. You also have to get the right property to keep reasonably rented the entire time you own it. You can raise rents on it. It appreciates. If you're going after something just like cash on cash return, something like that, you're putting yourself at risk. So got to be careful with some of these things. Also, today, going on the first podcast for this. We had one scheduled, but it really wasn't quite set up the way I was supposed to, so that was my fault. But now we're going on the first one. Me and Eric, the illustrator. There is a ton. This is all hand painted, guys. That was hand painted. I got the painting there for the front and the back, and then inside the book is a top pile of artwork. Personal investment for myself for the artwork was 47,000. I'll be very, very open about that because and Eric gave me a deal. I mean, he's my brother. I didn't expect him to do it for free, but he also gave me a deal for the amount of artwork he did. The enormous amount of artwork. Oils on the cover. We weren't going to do a cover art, but the publisher said, "Nope, you're doing cover art. I want your face on that thing." I was like, I was not planning on that, but okay, you're the publisher. And then he goes, "I want more artwork inside." All we did to begin with was just each chapter was going to have its own bit of artwork to illustrate what the chapter was going to have within it. I'm trying to find one of these. And then we decided, oh, we'll do something even cooler. We'll do an illustration for the forward. So that's Robert Allen who wrote the forward. So he did the illustration, all kind of like this. The old illuminated manuscripts. He would read it and then paint it. I thought, hey, I'll have 13 of those. Seemed reasonable. Well, they wanted a bunch of artwork inside the chapters themselves. So you'll get an enormous amount of artwork for a fraction of the price. It's not going on sale till July. Excuse me, sorry, January. Those J's mix up in my head. So January 13th is when it's going on sale. But we'll get you guys the pre-order stuff so you can get rocking and roll on that. I can't wait to get it out, get to people. There's a few people who have read it, and I've received some pretty damn good feedback. And probably the best comment I ever had was from my own mother. I was worried about that. Honestly, I was worried about it. My mom is very, very influential. So is my pop. I didn't let them read the manuscripts before it was printed. I wanted them to read the actual print because mom was going to say something, right? So I wanted to see it when it was done. Nothing you can do about it now. And the greatest compliment I received, she says, was when she handed it back to me, "I wished I had this to give you when you turned 8." Like, you can't ask for it better than that. So that was that. I'm going to get on this, get this thing going, go and register the thing. It's REINVESTORSSUMMIT.com/ARCH. That's where you go to my direct link. Now I'm going to put it here in the something here. You'll see it. Now let's take a look at the market because we had personal income come out today and it was up a little bit. 1/10 basically. Personal spending up another 10th, so we had some increase there. Personal consumption expenditures flat. It was supposed to be up 0.3. It was up 0.3 according to this. PCE core supposed to be up 0.2. It was up 0.2. So it was all within line. Very, very similar to previous readings. So that's where we sit on that one. And this is what effect it had on the market. So we can take a look and see what mortgage-backed securities have done with it. Back to really where we were yesterday. So we're not far off of where we were yesterday. What are we at? Probably somewhere within 0.03 ticks on the market according to where we were yesterday. And we can show, as I'm showing here, every time the Fed has lowered the rate, it's impacted our interest rates to go lower, which is what it did this time. To what extent? Look at how this pattern is going here. It's got kind of a slope pattern, slightly sloped pattern, and then it fell off. We may experience that fall off. I don't know. So it's possible. Let's take a look at this a little bit more stretched out so you guys can see it better. So Fed lowered, saw it kind of a sloping pattern come out. We may see it fall off. Go back here when the Fed lowered a year ago. Same thing, right? A little bit of a sloping pattern, then bam, it dropped. So it's a possibility. I don't know. All I know is I believe rates are where they should be or where they should have been all the freaking long. All this stuff that's happened with quantitative easing and brought the interest rates as low as they did, pushing the price of housing through the roof. And now you have to get an overpriced property because of the low inventory, because we bought the hell out of it with 2% interest rates and people are holding onto their houses because of the rate. Not an optimal scenario for the home buyer now, is it? But it's a great scenario for the real estate investor because now we still have that low inventory, guys. You should be jumping in there because if rates do somehow go down, which I don't think they will, you will own something that's going to appreciate like mad. And they're devaluing the dollar like crazy. It's only to push up hard assets. This is a hard asset. And if you need the rates to go lower to make your deal, you don't have a freaking deal. If you don't understand that, call me. Go to aaronchapman.com, go or email info@aaronchapman.com. Let's talk. I'll explain it so that way you know what you're getting into when you're buying investment real estate and you're building a business, not just some sort of passive thing you're going to hold.